Okay, picture this. You're on a nuclear-powered warship somewhere deep in the Mediterranean on a pretty important mission. You decide to go for a quick run on the deck, and when you upload that workout, you accidentally broadcast the ship's exact classified location to the entire world. I'm not making this up. This isn't some movie plot. This actually just happened.
So how on earth can a simple fitness app, the kind you probably have on your phone right now, trigger a full-blown international security crisis? And, more importantly, what does this massive military screw-up have to do with your privacy? Well, that's exactly what we're about to break down.
First, we'll look at the billion-dollar mistake itself. Then, we'll uncover a really worrying pattern of leaks. After that, we'll expose the default danger that's causing this whole mess. And stick around, because at the end, I'll show you the 5-second fix to make sure this doesn't happen to you.
All right, let's dive right in. The story that kicked this all off. It involves just one officer, one workout, and one of the most powerful warships on the planet.
So here's the play-by-play. You have a French Navy officer who logs a run on the app Strava. Pretty normal, right? Except he wasn't in a local park. He was on the deck of the Charles de Gaulle, France's nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, right in the middle of a live mission. Every single one of these details was a piece of a perfect storm for a security nightmare.
Now, you might be thinking, so what? The French president had already said the carrier was somewhere in the Mediterranean. But that's the thing. The app didn't just say Mediterranean. It broadcast the ship's exact coordinates, its speed, its heading, all in real time. That's not a leak. That's a catastrophic failure. It literally turned a billion-dollar warship into a blinking target on a public map for anyone to see.
You'd think this was just a one-off, a totally freak accident, right? Well, this is where the story gets even crazier. This wasn't the first time, not even close.
Get this. Just a little while ago, journalists figured out they could track the president of France, Emmanuel Macron, and not through some sophisticated spy-level hack. Nope, it was because his own bodyguards were publicly logging their workouts on the very same app. So first the president, now a nuclear warship. This isn't an accident anymore, it's a pattern. And here's the absolute kicker. The exact same app was the weak link in both of these massive national security failures. We're talking about one single consumer app, Strava, being the common thread. So this isn't really about one person's mistake anymore, is it? It's about a tool used by millions that has a repeatable and clearly exploitable vulnerability.
So why did this keep happening? Are people just careless? Well, not entirely. The real problem is actually a deliberate design choice that affects every single one of us, whether we know it or not.
The whole thing boils down to a concept called public by default. See, when you download an app like this, the default setting, the one it starts with, is to share your activity publicly with the whole world. You are automatically opted in to sharing without ever clicking yes. To make it private, you have to dig into the settings and manually opt out. It's a conscious design choice that puts social features way ahead of your actual privacy.
So you have to wonder, what did Strava, the company right at the heart of all this, have to say for itself? When reporters asked them about their app compromising a nuclear warship, their official response was, wait for it, no comment. This proves it's not just about a user's mistake. It's about a tech platform that enables these massive risks and then just refuses to take any accountability when it all goes sideways. Okay, so a warship got exposed. Why should you care? Because the very same vulnerability that tracked a president and a military vessel is probably active on your phone right now. I mean, think about it for a second. If a highly trained military officer, someone who gets regular, serious security briefings, can completely overlook a simple app setting, what are the chances that we have? It's almost a guarantee that millions of us have made the exact same mistake. We trust the app, we hit start, and we never, ever think twice about where that data is actually going.
And the risks for you and me are very, very real. That regular jogging route you take, it could easily paint a perfect map for a stranger right to your front door. That long cycling trip you logged over the weekend, well, it's basically a public announcement that your house is empty. Every workout you post publicly adds another piece to a puzzle, telling a story about your life, your habits, and your vulnerabilities that you definitely did not intend to share.
But here's the good news. This is an incredibly easy fix. Seriously, you can do it right now. Open your fitness app, whatever one you use, go to Settings, find the Privacy Controls section, and then just set your activities to private or followers only instead of public. It takes, 5 seconds? And boom, you're back in control.
Look, this whole story is so much bigger than just one app. It's about all the hidden settings and the default choices that tech companies are making for us. And it really makes you wonder, if a simple fitness app is preset to broadcast your location to the world, what other defaults are out there?
quietly running your life without you